Folks, hello. It's time for the 13th annual Crutham Top Private Banks and Wealth Managers Awards. It's that moment when we celebrate excellence in private banking and wealth management in South Africa. Welcome. My name is Dr. Grant Kruger, and I'll be your host for today's event. Our research on this work is designed as a guide for potential clients to establish which firms will best serve their needs. During the process, we also generate substantial analysis of clients' views and expectations of the industry. This insight is useful for firms. Oh, we need to mute some mics there, please. Like I was saying, we generate substantial analysis of clients' views and their expectations of the industry, and these insights are useful for firms that want to improve their products and services. I really am looking forward to sharing the findings of this year's research with you, and also, of course, to announce all the winners in our different categories of the awards this year. The same as last year, we'll be presenting 18 awards today. Our program will kick off with a short presentation and a little warm welcome from our sponsor, IRES. We'd like to express our deepest gratitude and appreciation for you for once again for sponsoring this event. I will then be able to take you through the research findings and announce the award winners this year. During the proceedings as well, you'll be hearing from our two external judges. Fingers crossed that we don't have a power outage problem. We've had an indication that we may have some challenges, but we are working on them. So you'll hear from our two external judges, Dr. Musimuni Dewelani, who is a chartered financial analyst and head of Department of Finance and Investment Management at the University of Johannesburg. And then also from the other external judge, who is Kirsty Scully. She's a certified financial planner, but also chairperson of the Board of Financial Planning Institute of Southern Africa. With the help of these two judges, we were able to rely on their extensive insight and knowledge of the industry. And with their help, we've been able to ensure that the judging process is both credible and independent. Folks, we are going to do our best to get the proceedings over and done with within about an hour or so today, if not less. We'd like to keep you, not keep you for more than an hour. We know with online events, they can be challenging. And as a result, we always try and keep these online events quite short. We are working next year with some partners to bring you the event back to being live. So this year will be short, and we've actually worked on a few ways of making sure the time that we keep to time in the online environment, and that we'll explain to you is one of the sections when we do the Archetype Awards. We'll remind you then as well that we're going to just shorten how we're announcing those award winners, just in the interest of time, because there are 12 different Archetype Awards and we need to move through them fairly quickly. So we found a way to truncate that part of the proceedings today. So like I said, we'll try and keep everything tight and keep everything on the agenda, but there are always issues when you're online, and technology, it's a different kind of animal and we can't always control it. That said, let's see how we might be able to make our lives easier with the tech in front of us. So just a few reminders of some housekeeping items. Firstly, please ensure that throughout the process that your mics and cameras are turned off. You will, when asked to speak on behalf of your firm, we will speak to you and ask you to turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and share a few words. So that will be an opportunity to share and to give a few remarks about your company and about the award that you've won. So when that happens, we will announce you and then ask you to share your, turn on your mic and turn on your camera at that particular point. So that is our program, folks. We indicated here that we might finish at about 5:30. We're going to be trying to keep that time very, very tight, like I said. So on with the program, and in the interest of time, I'd like to open now with a welcome from Sean Nicholson, who is the new CEO at IRES South Africa. He was appointed in 2023. Sean brings over 2 decades of experience in the fintech industry, and he has a background that spans financial markets, advice, and investment management. Sean, this is your chance to turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and say a few words, please.
Thank you, Grant, and a warm welcome to everyone joining us online this afternoon. I'm certainly looking forward to that reversion to a live event next year. I'd like to start off by extending our gratitude to Crutham for hosting this esteemed research and award ceremony, which recognizes and celebrates the exceptional businesses shaping and driving success in our local financial landscape. Also, a word of thanks to our media partner Investors Monthly for the important role they play in these awards. This research initiative has been making a significant impact for 13 years. IRIS is proud to partner with Crutham, once again highlighting the importance of these awards in showcasing the talent and expertise of South Africa's leading private banks and wealth managers. As a dedicated technology partner to the financial services industry, both locally and globally, we are committed to delivering excellent technology and software. IRIS South Africa is fortunate to have approximately 350 clients locally with more than 30,000 users, and thus collaborate with many of you as our partners. Being part of initiatives like these is pivotal to supporting and empowering private banks and wealth managers to navigate local and global markets confidently, meeting the diverse needs of you, our clients, and most importantly, your clients. I'd like to touch on two specific questions from the survey that was circulated as part of the preparation for this year's awards with their results. The first is, if you could improve 3 aspects of your software, which would they be? These were named as number 1, reporting, number 2, client portal capability, and number 3, workflows. The second question was, please rank your business's top technology challenges in the coming 12 months in order of importance. You named these as number 1, cyber and data security, number 2, integration to third-party applications, and number 3, engage clients digitally at scale. I was reassured to observe that these capabilities all exist within the IRIS solution stack, as well as them forming a key part of our strategy moving forward. We would love to have a conversation with you to work through how we can partner to solve these and other challenges or opportunities that exist in your business. But without further ado, thank you again for the role that each of you play in our enviable financial services landscape, and the best of luck to all nominees this afternoon. Enjoy the awards. Thank you.
Sean, thank you very much. And to you and your team for always being such a pleasure to work with. So thank you once again from the Crutham team to your team for your excellent support in this work. We're incredibly grateful to IRES. Folks, a short video. Yes, thank you for that round of applause. It's virtual, Sean. Next year, we'll promise it'll be in person. Folks, next, just a short video from IRES to tell us a little bit more about the firm. So let's take a look at that short video.
Better. It's something we all strive for. At least to be better than we were yesterday. Whether that's better at staying healthy, managing our time, helping others, learning, problem solving, and even relaxing. At IRIS, we've always been determined to find a better way. It's been our aim since we began. When we saw a better way for brokers to trade the market, a better way for professionals to deliver advice to their clients, a better way for lenders to help home buyers, a better way for super funds to help their members. From people like this guy, to these guys, and her, and him, and them, and now them. In fact, all of us. In Australia, New Zealand, Canada, South Africa, Asia, and the UK. We've supported the biggest and brightest names in financial services, helping them transform and win, and will continue to aim for better, no matter what shape that takes, because it's what we do, it's who we are, and it's what we believe in. Technology that helps people perform better every day.
Wonderful. So great to hear from IRES. And that's a challenge to all of us. Better all the time, I think. Continuous improvement. IRES, thank you. Sean, thank you again for joining us. And we look forward to having you back next year. Folks, just very briefly, we are in the 13th year of these awards. We introduced them in 2012, and initially we started with just a firm survey. Over time, we've expanded this work incredibly, and very early on, we started to introduce the client survey. The introduction of the client survey then enabled us to do awards like the ones you're going to be seeing later on, things like People's Choice Awards, the top overall winners, etc., for the different categories. For those awards, we rely heavily, if not entirely, on the client survey. And so you'll see that as we progress over time, we have been evolving and developing the content of the survey. And we do that with the intention of making sure that over 13 years, we've got legacy data and we can really do deep analysis of trends in the industry over more than a decade now. So, folks, we always welcome feedback and we welcome input and ideas on how to change the methodology and what other categories we should be including. I'll be sharing with you a little bit later some of the changes and new updates that we've done for the awards this year. And folks, 13 years of work, and this doesn't happen by magic. Here are the people who bring you these awards. Here's the team responsible for the hard work behind the scenes. I'd always like to say thank you to them for all the hard work and for being able to do these awards. Every single member of the team has made a tremendous contribution. So thank you to everybody who helped us to do and prepare for the event today. Now, before we get into the results, I just wanted to share some highlights of methodology and some background about how we got to the awards this year. Folks, once again, I feel like I'm on a bit of a track here. Every time we meet, and it has been for the last few years, I've been saying, we've had a record number of participation. Well, it's the record number again this year. You see there, we've got 12,317 individual responses from your clients across the industry. A reminder, last year, which was the record at the time, we had 11,788 responses last year. Also, a big number of firms represented across the survey this year, with 164 individual wealth management firms represented by those 12,317 customers, the 6 private banks, and then important in terms of methodology as well is that we had 15 firms submit their questionnaires, which then enables them to be eligible for certain of the awards that require the judges to have access and to be able to see the firm submissions to make those determinations. Folks, a little teaser for what's coming up when we show you the results. We've changed one element of the survey. One big element of the survey this year is we've expanded a category that we introduced a few years ago around the offshoring of wealth and the internationalization of investments. So this year, we've actually got an expanded category in both the client survey and in the firm survey, where we're going to be providing you with quite a lot more detail around the balance between onshore, offshore, movements over the last 5 years, where we've been able to find data that can support these trends that we want to highlight to you. So that's a major update and a major expansion in the survey. The other thing that we're also working on this year in preparation for next year is we have been watching changes in the feedback in terms of how clients describe themselves in the survey. And we've picked up quite a number of people that are describing themselves as experienced professionals. So that's a new archetype that we're working on to be introducing into the awards for next year. But more on that a bit later. For now, first, I just wanted to share with you 3 emerging themes as we see it in this year's results. Number 1 is congratulations to everybody. The overall industry net promoter score has come up for wealth management from 42 to 63. Now that's quite a jump. So that means, A, we've got more people in the survey, but you can clearly see that more and happier. So clients in general are more optimistic and giving us more positive feedback about firms this year. So overall, the industry's net promoter score has increased by almost 21 points there. Then we also have seen in the research, and that's the section that I was talking about earlier, the expansion of the offshoring elements of the survey. We've seen that firms have indicated to us that they have attained higher returns offshore in the short term. So if they look back a year, there has been almost double the level of returns in the offshore investments versus domestic investments in South Africa. But very important to note is the other piece of data to help us to understand that dynamic is if you look back at 5 years, there is a level of of near parity over 5 years between those two. So there's been a higher return in the short term, but over 5 years, the returns seem to kind of balance out in terms of the data that we've been able to collect. This is an area that we're going to be expanding in the research, and we're getting into more and more detail as we progress. So here's just a taste of one of the key findings and the key trends that we've seen emerging from the data as we've been collecting it this year. I'd like to also share with you some more details about the survey. So we will be talking at a bit of a detailed level about some of the other findings as well. Okay, so that'll be coming up. Can we just...
I think I could have slows is sort of fall.
Joburg?
Fall met vaart. Maar ek sal eendag dan.
Joburg, can we keep the mics on mute, please? Thank you. Right, folks, a little bit more detail about the research findings now, beyond those big emerging trends and themes that we've picked up. We're going to share with you some key findings across the survey, just in a few slides. So we'll be very brief in terms of these findings. Here we go in terms of, for the wealth management part of the survey, which of the following best describes your financial situation was the question in the survey. And that's the question that allows the respondents, those 12,371 folks, to tell us which of the archetypes best suit their own situation. What you can see in the results for us this year is take a look at the retiree contingent. We've got nearly half of the respondents in this year's survey self-identifying as retirees. The other point to bring to your attention as well is on the young professional side. You'll see there that we've got this year, in terms of proportion of responses in the survey, last year we had about a quarter of the respondents were young professionals. This year it's just over at 1/10 of the respondents are in the young professionals category. Just a word on the other that you see on the far right-hand side of the graph there. That's the bracket that we're watching to see what respondents are telling us in terms of their own self-identification. So if these archetypes don't match their profile or their situation, that's the place where they tell us. And like I said earlier, we have picked up this issue that we're seeing a lot more people self-identifying as experienced professionals or professionals, and they are now clients of wealth management firms. That's in the other category. Our next question, this also just gives you a sense of who's speaking to us. So that's what we're trying to do here with these first few pieces of findings. The question that we asked here, folks, is how long have you been a client of your wealth manager? Well, take a look. We have roughly just a little bit more than 40% of clients having been with firms for more than a decade. So you really have fairly loyal clients in the survey this year. And that's over 40%. We also keep an eye on what's happening with new client acquisition. So you'll take a look at those two bars on the far left of your screen now. We are seeing there that proportionally, you're seeing fewer and fewer new clients coming into the survey. Now, that could be indicative of two things. Either the survey isn't picking up new clients, but with a sample as big as this, you can probably go to the next hypothesis, which is that firms are slowing their rate of new client acquisition. And then the other piece of insight is take a look at the folks that we picked up during COVID. They seem to be staying in the industry. You can see that they've moved through and they are now appearing in the less than 3 years category. So there's quite a few people that joined during the pandemic and they seem to be staying with us. We are noting as what looks like a slowdown of new client acquisition in our survey, which could also be indicative of the same trend in the industry. The next question is, what is the approximate value of the assets that your wealth manager advises you on? You can see there we've had a major increase in wealthier clients in the survey overall. You can see that on the far right-hand side. Take a look at those big gold bars as they've shot up in 2024. So you can see that we have a large number of people with assets of 3 million and more in the industry this year. The next question, please indicate to what extent you agree with the statement, the advice I received from my wealth manager is meeting my needs and goals. Folks, like I said, we've got a substantially positive cohort this year. You can see that they strongly agree, has really jumped up quite considerably. And we've got about 57% of people saying that they strongly agree that their wealth manager's advice meets their goals and needs. That's phenomenal. That's quite a jump from last year. So I think that reflects the overall positivity that we've picked up in the survey this year. Our next question: how likely are you to recommend your wealth manager to friends and family? Well, take a look there again. So remember we said that Net Promoter Score jumped from 42 to 63. That's because your promoters have just really shot up quite considerably, as well as your detractors have come down, your passives have come down. These two, or this trend that we're seeing in the data here, is a very positive trend. Now, we did introduce Net Promoter Score for the first time last year, so maybe a little bit early to identify trends at this stage, but this is a very positive move that we're seeing such a big jump in the scores here. Moving on to private banking. Here, you'll see in the research, we asked again clients to self-identify and look at 2024. We've got over a third of people are young professionals in the private banking side of the survey. And we have a drop-off on the far right-hand side on the retirees. So essentially what you need to be thinking about when you listen to the results on the private banking side is that we've got a huge cohort of young professionals speaking to us in the survey this year. We also asked clients how long have they been a client of their bank. And again, you can see, take a look, our young professionals are speaking very strongly in the survey, and that's why you're seeing this uptick in the less than a year, less than 3 years. There's a big number there, and then slight tapering off on the longer term, but a substantial representation of clients that have been with firms for more than 10 years. You can see there that we have got 20 plus 37, so about 57% of people saying to us that they've been with firms for longer than 10 years. On the private banking side also, we asked a question about what their income level was from clients. The question was, what is your annual income? And you can, the answer that we got there is, take a look. We have more than half of the clients are earning more than R1 million this year in the survey. Sorry, more than R1 million. We've got 51% at more than R1 million. On to the next question. Do you think your private bank could improve its products and services to meet your needs this year? We're flat from 2023 into 2024. A slight majority saying that they still think that there's room for improvement. So we've got a little bit of a yes coming through strongly there. And onto the question about whether people would promote or recommend their private banks to others. So we have a slight increase in the Net Promoter Score on private banking side. You can see it's up from 12 in 2023. We're at 16 this year, positive, but you can hear, compared to wealth management, quite a bit of work to be done in private banking to reach the same levels of client satisfaction and client willingness to promote and recommend your business. Folks, those are just some key findings that we wanted to share with you. A lot more detail is available in the benchmarking reports, and we have already, and we will be doing so after this event again, is sending the quotes and the offers of how you can get one of these reports. Let me just be brief and tell you, the reports cover 3 sections. There's one section that gives you a full download of all the survey results, and if your firm has had enough responses, we can then benchmark your firm's data against the rest of the industry. That is section C of the reports. Section A gives you a full detailed outline of the performance of different of your firm, and then maybe industry benchmarks like large institutions, small institutions, etc., that we benchmark against as well. So that's deep analysis in section A of those reports. And then section B is much more on the market side. So we look at market share analysis, we look at strategic innovation in the industry, we look at different pricing and fee models, different operating models. That's in section B. So those are the 3 sections of the report. Folks, reach out from that at that email address if you want to order a report, orders@crutham.com. And here's the moment we've been waiting for. This year's Top Private Banks and Wealth Management Awards. Just a quick reminder of all the awards that we have, and you can see them listed there. On the archetypes, we've got lump sum investor, young professional, entrepreneur, executive, retiree, and wealthy family. The archetype awards, as you can see from indicated on the table there, they're based on ratings from the client survey. And then a little bit of input from the peer rating. So we ask firms to tell us who they believe are their main competitors. So we draw that into the analysis as well. You can see there that the one wealth management, for the wealthy family, which is only for wealth managers, that one is firms have to complete a case study to be eligible for that award. So that's the difference between wealthy family and the other archetypes. And then for the rest of them, you can see the overall winners, the top individual banker, private banker, wealth manager of the year for large and boutiques, top private bank, people's choice. You can see that those are either primarily drawing in from clients or some level of input from the judges with some elements of from the firm submissions that we need to consider as we make those awards. One award that we know is very, very popular and very, very important to firms is those awards that we've introduced, the top individual relationship manager, the top private banker. Those are hotly contested awards. They seem to be very, very important for firms. And we're very glad that we've introduced them because we introduced that in wealth management and then last year into top private banking, and we're continuing with them. So really great developments there. But before we announce any of the winners in any of the categories, I would like to take a look and see if Dr. Musimuni Dewelane is with us. So Dr. Musimuni was one of our external judges, but she has been dealing with a power outage. I'm just looking for the team in Joburg to give me an indication as to whether we have Dr. Okay, we don't have her. Folks, let me just use this opportunity then to thank Dr. Dewelane for her time and for her expert guidance in helping us to come to the final decisions for the awards this year. We're incredibly grateful to Dr. Dewelane and her team for helping us support and to help us get to great decisions this year. So just by way of biographically about Dr. Dewelane, she is a chartered financial analyst and head of department at the University of Johannesburg. The department is Finance and Investment Management. She's also a trustee at the University of Johannesburg Pension Fund and is a member of the university's investment committee. Dr. Dewelane has worked as an equity analyst and an academic in several prestigious South African universities, including the University of Pretoria. We're incredibly grateful, like I said, to Dr. Dewelane and her team for helping us and guiding us this year and for their expertise. Folks, I want to also just mention that we will be doing the archetype awards first. So let me introduce you to these archetypes just very quickly, just as a refresh. So first we have the lump sum investor. I have received a large amount of money that I'd like to invest. The young professional. I'm under 35 and advancing in my career. The experienced professional, remember that one is the one we're working on. And this definition is what we are proposing. Is I'm over 35 and established in my career. That's the experienced professional. That will be coming next year. This year we have the executive. I'm over 35 and have complex responsibilities at work. The entrepreneur. I have built wealth through one or more of my own businesses. The retiree. It's funny because we were talking about these definitions and we had to check ourselves because we initially started with I am 65 and over, or I'm older than 65. But we also know that people are retiring at different ages. So we took out the age definition there and we said, I no longer work for an income and I live off my investments as the definition for the retiree. And then wealthy family, my family has substantial wealth. So those are the archetype awards. Now, before we get into them, just a reminder about the expedients that we're trying to introduce into the awards this year. We've got 12 archetypes to get through, 6 on wealth management and then 6 on the private banking side. And so what we're doing with the awards is instead of the usual format, which is where we go, we announce the award and then we go 3, 2, 1, open up for the winner, and the winner then speaks to us for a little bit. We're going to move through the archetype awards by simply announcing the category and the top 3 and then the winner, and it will move through the 12 awards in the archetype section in that way. Folks, I do apologize. We had a major debate internally as to whether we should be going, doing the format, which can be quite laborious online. So we've opted to offer you simply the winners. And we're going to be obviously sharing with you all the details behind the decisions and the various lists and the various runner-ups and so on. We'll be showing them today as well. But in the interest of time, we've decided just to keep it short. Next year, we promise we'll have a full celebration and we'll be in person and we can go back to usual broadcasting format. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the first awards on the archetype side. So our first award in wealth management this afternoon is for the lump sum investor archetype. This archetype, like we've said, is typically a person who has received a large amount of capital to invest. Our winner this year is PSG Wealth, who wins the award for the third consecutive year. Congratulations to PSG Wealth. On to the Young Professional Archetype Award. This archetype refers to young professionals under the age of 35 and advancing their careers. Folks, again, let me just ask Joburg, guys, I'm seeing, I think, some hands in the chat forum. If you can just address those, please. All right, folks, now for our Young Professional Award, our winner, up from second place last year, PSG Wealth. Congratulations to the runner-up and third place as well, Brenthurst and Efficient. Moving on to the Entrepreneur Archetype Award for Wealth Management. This is the archetype that represents the person who has built wealth through one or more of their own businesses. After finishing third place in 2023, second place in 2022, can you guess who the winner is? We've got a new winner in this category this year. PSG Wealth is our winner in 2024. Congratulations, Private Client Holdings and BDO, for a close second and third runner-up there. Sticking with the archetypes in wealth management, our next one is the Executive Archetype. Scooping up first place, we have for the first time a tie in first place, and it's joint winners, PSG Wealth and Gradage Mahura Investments. Congratulations to you both, and well done to Efficient and Brenthurst for second and third place. Our Retiree Archetype is the next one. This, folks, is that person that no longer works for an income and is living off their investments. And our winner for 2024, for the third consecutive year, PSG Wealth. Congratulations. And also to Private Client Holdings and BDO for excellent performance in that award. On to the last archetype for wealth management, our Wealthy Family Archetype. This is the award that recognizes firms that cater to exceptionally well to ultra-wealthy families, and those families that have substantial wealth. Our winner for 2024 is actually a newcomer to the survey. So I'd like to congratulate Garriock and Else for their first entry into the awards this year. Garriock and Else is a multifamily office established in 2021, offering a wide range of financial and planning services for wealthy families. And it's their first time participating in this year's award. So very well done to Garriock and Else for your debut performance in the awards this year. Private Client Holdings, Carrick, very well done for second and third place there. We are moving to the next category, folks, private banking, and we're sticking with archetype awards, and we'll switch back to the private banking lump sum investor archetype award. Our winner for 2024, up from second place last year, FNB Private Wealth. Congratulations, RMB, Standard Bank, second and third, for excellent performance in that category. On to the young professional archetype. And taking top spot for 2024 are our runners-up from last year, FNB Private Wealth. Congratulations. RMB Nedbank, very well done. The Entrepreneur Archetype Award for Private Banking. We have a new winner this year, up from third place last year, FNB Private Wealth. Congratulations to Nedbank and RMB for stellar performance in this category. Next, our Executive Archetype. Our winner for 2024 Climbing all the way to the top from 3rd place last year, RMB Private Bank. Congratulations, Nedbank and Standard Bank, for excellent performance. On to the retiree archetype, our winner for 2024, making a remarkable comeback from 4th place last year, FNB Private Wealth. Well done, RMB and Nedbank. Folks, that concludes the section on the Archetype Awards. I'd like to welcome our next independent and external judge, that is Kirsty Scully. She is not able to join us today. We were anticipating that one, so we actually have a video from Ms. Scully. Kirsty is a certified financial planner, and she's also chairperson of the Board of Financial Planning Institute of Southern Africa, also known as the FPI. Kirsty is at Core Wealth Advisory Services in Cape Town, where she specializes in high net worth individual advisory. Join me now as we watch a short video message from Kirsty.
It has been an absolute pleasure for me to be involved in the judging of this prestigious competition. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kirsty Scully. I'm a certified financial planner, and I am the chairperson of the Financial Planning Institute of Southern Africa. Today we are here to celebrate excellence. We are here to celebrate innovation. And we are here to celebrate absolute dedication to our profession. We are here to recognize and congratulate those who have demonstrated exceptional skill, creativity, and strategic planning when it comes to the financial planning profession. The journey that these financial advisors and financial planners have walked has been a journey paved with hard work, with late nights, and with exceptional, relentless pursuit of excellence. Financial planning is not just about numbers. It is about envisaging a future where we make informed decisions to create pathways and financial security and prosperity for our clients, just like you and me. For the winners, your financial plans this year have stood out for their clarity, their thoroughness, and for the forward-thinking approach. Your dedication to the excellence and the ability that you've shown has shown how you have navigated complex financial planning landscapes, and this has truly set you apart. Your hard work, your knowledge, your commitment to our profession has been recognized. And as you receive these awards today, I'd like you to remember that this is not just a milestone in your career, but it's rather also a time where others are looking up to you and you have inspired them for that same amount of excellence. So, congratulations. On behalf of the Financial Planning Institute, we celebrate your success and we look forward to the positive impact that you are going to be making on the financial planning profession as we strive to ensure professional financial planning and advice for all. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kirsty, for that wonderful message and for all the effort that you've clearly put into producing a video for us. We really appreciate it. And in your absence, to you and your team as well, thank you so much for being a stalwart and a supporter of this work. We really, really appreciate your efforts to bringing excellence to the industry. You really picked up on quite a key word there. These awards really are about celebrating excellence. So thank you to Kirsty Scully and her team at the FPI. Folks, we will now present the Top Relationship Manager and Top Private Banker Awards. Here, please get ready. This is where we're going to ask you to switch on your microphones and switch on your cameras. So, without further ado, I'd like to announce our winners. These awards, folks, laud individuals who consistently provide excellence and excellent service. They have fostered strong, personal, trustworthy relationships with their clients. It is a fantastic achievement to perform well in these awards. We'll start with wealth management. And our winners are as follows. In third place, from Brenthurst Wealth Management, our runner-up in 2022, Sonia Duplessis. Congratulations. In second place, from Brenthurst Wealth Management, the 2022 winner, Brian Butchart. Congratulations. And get ready, folks. Cameras on, microphone on. Our top relationship manager for 2024, also from Brenthurst Wealth Management, Renee Eager. Renee was in third place in 2022, and we have a brand new winner. Renee, please join us. If you can switch on your camera, microphone, and share a few words. Thanks very much.
Hi there, Grant. Yeah, it's a huge privilege to accept this award, both personally and on behalf of Brenthurst Wealth. We continue to strive to provide our clients with excellent service, and this award wouldn't be possible without those clients that actually took the time to take the survey. So, on my part, it's a huge privilege, and of course, without my administrative support back at the office, I wouldn't be able to do it either. So I really appreciate this award, and yeah, we continue to give our clients the best we can possibly give, and we're very proud well, I am very proud, and Brenthurst is also very proud of our achievements over the years.
Congratulations, and a huge thank you, Renee. Very, very huge congratulations from all of us. It's so wonderful to sort of put a face to the name sometimes, especially when you hear comments like this. Renee is friendly, always available, knowledgeable, and patient. She goes the extra mile and explains everything in detail whenever she advises me. I really like her manner. Renee, that was from one of your clients, so congratulations. Thank you very much. And a huge congratulations to Brenthurst. Thank you, thank you. Huge congratulations to Brenthurst. The top 3 cleaned up Brenthurst. Well done. Our next award in private banking will be for the top private banker. We introduced this award last year, and now in its second year, we have the following winners. In third place, we have last year's winner, Hannelie van der Nest from Absa Private Banking. Congratulations. In second place, Carla Alcock, also from Absa Private Bank. And first place goes to a runner-up from last year, Louise Davies from Nedbank Private Wealth. Congratulations. Louise, if you can join us for a moment just to say a few words to everyone. While we wait for Louise, I will say this. Her clients are delighted with the service of this achiever. They say, Louise is exceptional, helpful, and extremely efficient. I would like to recommend her to anyone who is looking for a private banker. So that's Louise Davies, our winner as the top private banker this year. Very well done. I believe we have Nandi, who is our head of private bank at Nedbank. Nandi, could you just say a word or two? I don't think we're able to get Louise to join us today, but perhaps Nandi, you could accept the award on her behalf.
Most certainly, Grant. Good afternoon, everyone. Immense gratitude for our clients, in particular the clients of Louise who have given her all the accolades. It is obviously their feedback and just participating in the survey that has resulted in this. So thank you so much, and I welcome the award on behalf of Louise.
Awesome. Very well done. Very, very well done. Thank you very much. Now, we have the overall winner categories coming up. First, the overall winner in top wealth management large institutions. A reminder that these awards are determined by judges and clients. In third place, we have Absa Wealth. In second place, we have RMB Private Bank. RMB was in third place last year. And our overall winner for the 2024 Top Wealth Manager Large Institutions this year is PSG Wealth. Folks, this is the 6th consecutive year that PSG Wealth wins the Top Wealth Manager Award for large institutions. Here to accept the award on behalf of PSG Wealth, I'd like to ask Edward Gibbons to join us and say a few words, please.
Thank you, Grant. Wow, what a stunning afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, a big thank you. It's really a privilege for me to accept the award on behalf of all the staff of PSG. A big thank you to all our clients, our 615 wealth advisors working hard to look after those clients, and also the support staff. You can't run a business without the support staff looking after the advisors, looking after the clients. A big thank you from all of us. It's nice to see client centricity is part of PSG's DNA. And it's also nice to see that the investment in client experience, all the processes we're looking at, technology, innovation is really paying off in the best interest of our clients. So it's a great opportunity for me to accept the award on behalf of PSG. And a big thank you to you.
Very, very well done. Congratulations for the 6th time. Folks, we're moving on. Top Wealth Manager Awards for the boutique firms. In 3rd place, we have the winner from last year, Centric Wealth Advisory. In 2nd place, Gradage Mahura Investments. And our winner for the 2024 Top Wealth Manager Award for boutiques is Private Client Holdings. Congratulations to Private Client Holdings, and here to accept the award on their behalf is Andrew Ratcliffe.
Well,
Andrew,
great. Thanks, Grant, and the Crotham team and Iris for your sponsorship. I guess this is the prize that we were really after. We're very chuffed with our 2nd place in the 3 categories, especially in the family, the wealthy family category. And yeah, we stepped away from the awards for 2 years. It's nice to be back and have the trophy back in our cabinet. It was a deliberate move. We spent some time looking at our client experience in particular and journey mapping the various pain points within the wealth management process, and then taking that deeper into our employee experience and how that is part of that whole wealth management process. So we put a solid team together for our submissions, our case studies, which were a really great effort by the whole team, and many of them are gathered here in our library and in our seminar room. So hopefully the champagne corks will be popping. So thanks to our team and to you guys and for the opportunity.
Awesome, Andrew. If you can hold on to that champagne for just a few more, maybe like 10, 15 minutes until we're done. But we really congratulate you on that very, very fantastic achievement. Well done to the team. Great to hear that they're all waiting to celebrate. That's awesome. Folks, we're moving back to private banking now, and our award for Top Private Bank. In 3rd place, retaining its 23 position, we have RMB Private Bank. In 2nd place, our winners from last year, Nedbank Private Wealth. And our overall winner for 2024 Top Private Bank Award, rising up from 4th place last year, FNB Private Wealth. Congratulations. Congratulations, FNB. Here to receive the award on behalf of the firm is Nishalan Naidu. Hi, Nishalan, are you with us? Hi.
Yes, I'm here, Grant. How are you doing?
Good.
Just want to firstly start off by saying I'm very proud this evening or this afternoon. I think to see FNB Private Wealth do well across the archetypes and now to get the overall award for Top Private Bank, definitely chuffed and very proud to be representing the team. I think also a huge thanks to Crotham and our clients for this recognition. I think over the last few years, we've really tried to focus hard on the various client types that we have in aligning our value prop as well as our service and relationship models. So I think we're all very proud and a big thanks to the FNB team. And yeah, we look forward to adding more value to our clients over the upcoming months and year. So thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Very, very well done. That was quite a climb from 4th to 1st this year. The People's Choice Awards are based solely on client ratings from the survey, and thus winning this award is a massive achievement. First, we're presenting the People's Choice Award for Wealth Management. In third place, Private Client Holdings. In second place, from sixth place last year, BDO Wealth Advisory, congratulations. And this year's winner of the People's Choice Award for Wealth Managers is a tie between Centric Wealth Advisory and Greenwich Mahura Investments. Very well done to both of you. Here to accept the award on behalf of Centric is Charles McAllister. Hi, Charles.
Hi, Grant.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thanks so much for this award. It's fantastic to retain the award and the trophy case. I'm sure I'll fly to Joburg and hand it over to Craig every 6 months. And thanks for the hard work that you and the team have done. And as you've said, this is a very special award to us because it's direct feedback from our clients and the experience they've had with it. And this is a big focus of our business. And we're very excited to have jointly retained it this year. And well done to our fellow winners.
Awesome. Charles, thanks very much and congratulations to you and your team. Let's now welcome your fellow first place winner, Greenwich Mahura Investments. And I think we should have Kagiso Mahura on the meeting with us. Kagiso, if you're with us, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Grant. Once again, congratulations to our fellow winners as well. Must tell you, this is the one that we really like. This we think is the one that really matters, is from the people. And just congratulations to the team, our entire team, a bunch of paraplanners, our admin and service team, and all our advisors in the business. This is just confirmation from the people that we serve that they are happy with what we're doing. And thanks again to Krutham and to your team, Grant, for putting the awards together. Thank you.
Brilliant, Kagiso, and congratulations. Very, very well done. Very well done. The People's Choice category for private banking, folks, that's next. In third place, moving up from fourth in 2023, FNB Private Wealth. In second place, same position as last year, Nedbank Private Wealth. And our winner in 2024, retaining their title from 2023, is Investec. Investec Private Bank has dominated this category for 6 years, winning this award since 2019. Congratulations, Investec. And here to receive the award on your behalf, we have Colette Smart.
Hi, thank you, Grant. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you for the recognition once again, and thank you to our clients. I mean, they're our reason for being. With me representing Investec today, I would like to just bring the voice of Itumeleng Marafi, the head of private banking in South Africa, into the room, where Itumeleng says the value of a true private bank doesn't just lie in its transactional capability, but in its holistic offering that creates enduring worth in the lives of its clients. So thank you. Honored to be here.
Awesome. Very well done. And thank you for sharing those words on behalf of your head. Thank you so much, Colette, and congratulations to your whole team. Folks, it's my pleasure now to ask Mark Hassenfuss, the editor of the Financial Mail, to join us and to say a few words. Folks, Financial Mail and Investors Monthly has been a partner with us on these awards for many, many, many years, and we continue the strong partnership. So I'd like to ask Mark if he's been able to sort out the technical issues there, to now turn on your camera and microphone and say a few words, please.
Hi, Grant. I'm not going to turn on my camera. I think I've got bandwidth issues as well. So if you don't mind, you'll have to just do it without my face. I don't want to wreck the whole ceremony with a technical hitch. Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. Just to say a few brief words. I mean, Tuesday is traditionally a bit of a mess of a day for the Financial Mail, and I think this week has been made considerably worse by these dragging deliberations around cabinet positions. So it's good to be here and celebrate with everyone. So yeah, firstly, congratulations to all the participants. I mean, very clearly, This is a very vibrant financial services niche, and I must say, by reading the research documents and your stories, it gathers steam with each passing year. That's for sure. Investors Monthly, and I suppose by proxy the Financial Mail, we are extremely honoured to carry Cruitham's research content. We've done it for a long time, and I see this year a record number of respondents, and I certainly hope all those respondents, all 12,300 of them, are avid Investor Monthly readers. Just on the research, I mean, I think I say this every year. It is fantastic stuff. I think it's accessible but authoritative. It's valid and relevant, and above all, I think it's practical for both service providers as well as your existing and prospective customers. So yeah, really good job there. And to Crutham as well, thanks for sticking with us. We've had some difficult times, and it's been a long time, and I mean, I guess you guys could have looked elsewhere, so we're really glad you stuck with us. And really a huge thank you to your production team. I mean, delivering high quality copy on time and to spec, we couldn't be more grateful. I've got a production team that's small and stretched, and they are absolutely delighted with the job you guys do. To all the private bankers and wealth managers, you guys keep on rocking. You seem to be doing a fantastic job under rather difficult circumstances. Nice to see the vibrancy in your industry. And I really hope to see you all back in 2025.
Fantastic. Mark, I'm looking forward to coming and meeting with you for maybe a cup of tea or a coffee as soon as I'm in Joburg next. We'll make a point of that. But let me just say that we could not do this without you. And it is really, for us, an honor and a privilege to continue the relationship with Financial Mail and Investors Monthly as well. So really, hearty congratulations to you for continuing and for continuing to support us, actually, rather than congratulations. It's really just gratitude that I'm trying to express. We really appreciate the fact that we're able to continue to do this and continue to provide value to you and your readers and to the industry overall. Much appreciated, Mark, and thank you to your team for all the hard work on your side. Mark, I'm correct that we are expecting the edition's going to be on the shelves this Thursday, and that folks should be getting their copies because there's going to be a bumper edition this year on the analysis of the awards as well, right? It'll be out on Thursday.
Yes, you're going to get it out on Thursday first thing. It'll be sent out. I think online you might even get it on a Wednesday evening if you're lucky.
Great, excellent. Mark, a pleasure, and thank you very much once again.
All right, cheers, guys.
Thank you. Take care. Folks, we promised to try and get you out within an hour. I think we've just gone 1 minute after calling to my clock. Let me just say congratulations to all the winners today, but let me actually say a bigger congratulations to everybody in the industries, both wealth management and private banking. Your clients have been much more positive this year. Both industries have got their net promoter score up. Wealth management a little bit more dynamic than private banking, but the indications are very positive. So very well done to everybody. Thank you for attending this year's awards, folks. This was the 13th edition of the Top Private Banks and Wealth Managers Awards. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to all of the winners for your outstanding achievement and your dedication to excellence. We're immensely grateful to all the partners and the folks that we've worked with, Financial Mail, Investors Monthly, IRES, our 2 external judges. Thank you very much. Folks, your presence and enthusiasm contribute greatly to the success of these awards. We look forward to seeing you next year. Fingers crossed we are together in person next year. I want to say congratulations to all the winners. Happy celebrations. Pop the champagne. Celebrate. There's a lot to be very happy about, and very well done to all the winners once again. Folks, I'll sign off, and I will hopefully see you next year in person. Thank you very much.